What's up, and welcome from the iBall Radio Game of the Week, College Edition here from Calhoun Community College for Calhoun versus Shelton State. Derek Williams here with you, Lance Gilbert, Breezy on the ones and twos,
Yes,
of
sir.
course, as usual, and we are brought to you tonight by the River City Roofing Solutions. Make sure you give them a call at 256-274-8530 for all of your roofing and home improvement needs. Lance, we've been telling y'all all week we are making history tonight, right? And we are very excited to bring you this basketball game. Lance, tell me, what can we expect from this game tonight?
Well, you got the top of the table in Shelton State, who is 6-2 in the league, playing really good basketball on a 3-game winning streak. Calhoun is also on a little bit of a winning streak and middle of the pack 4-4.
Right. Calhoun picked up a big win last outing on the 12th versus Southern Union. A huge win for the conference, something they really, really needed to get. Now, we got plenty of time to talk about the game, right? Let's talk about this history that iBall Radio is making right now, as we are the first independent company to bring you a college basketball game. And a lot of people have been asking me over time, what made y'all want to do this, right? And we want to let y'all know, we want to bridge the gap between high school basketball and the junior college level, because we understand that a lot of kids that we cover on the high school level will end up playing junior college basketball.
Yeah, especially nowadays with the transfer portal, this is probably where you're going to go. So this allows people to see what that next step is, and I think that's huge.
So we got a lot of guys that we've covered over the years in this basketball game on both sides of the basketball. But we got to give a quick shout out, man. We got to give a shout out to the AJ Daughtry, the athletic director here at Calhoun Community College.
Hey AJ, thanks for the dry erase markers. We really appreciate you.
Listen, when we say we got the red carpet treatment today, we got the red carpet treatment. Also, shout out to Coach Derek Powell for making this happen, right? Seeing the importance of iBall Radio, seeing the importance of getting his program more visibility throughout the state of Alabama, man. So I had to give a huge shout out to those guys for believing in us and bringing us in to do this basketball game.
I like people who have vision. You know,
Right.
He saw a circumstance where high school kids are starting to be more and more important in the junior college game.
Right.
He saw that circumstance. He had a vision. He called us and said, let's make something happen, and we did.
And we did, man. So we are excited for this basketball game tonight, man. Should be a really, really good basketball game. Little different from the high school game, right? Because you got to understand, they play 2 20-minute halves. It's a 30-second shot clock. We won't have to worry about saying no shot clock in this basketball
we got
game.
The shot clock.
So we are very excited to get this game going.
Yeah, absolutely. And just the atmosphere of a college game is just different. We just saw the girls play.
Right.
The girls game is 4 quarters, just like high school.
Yep.
But it's just a different intensity level, different strategies that we saw. And, the stands are filling up nicely for a junior college game, which is rare.
No doubt about it, man. Here shortly, we're going to, in this pregame, we're going to have Darian Reddick from McAdory High School, who has a big game on Thursday coming up in the regional semifinals, the Sweet 16, as McAdory will take on Spain Park at Alabama State University. He's a signee here at Calhoun Community College, man. So we're going to be talking to him very shortly. Real quick, coming up, you see him walking up in the background if you're checking us out. But we are live across all of the iBall Radio platforms. You can catch us on iBallRadio.com, iBall Radio YouTube page, and we're also streaming live on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. Derek Williams, Lance Gilbert, Breezy on the ones and twos. We'll be right back with you after this with Darian Reddick of McAdory High School. We'll be right back with you. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week College Edition as we are here from Calhoun Community College in Decatur, Alabama for Calhoun versus Shelton State, a big conference rivalry and matchup. But right now, I got with me that guy, 2026 guard, Darian Reddick from McAdory High School, who is a signee of Calhoun Community College and has a big regional game coming up this Thursday in Montgomery at Alabama State University in the Central Region versus Spain Park. Darian, how you doing, my guy?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. Appreciate you coming to hang out with us. This is my nephew, y'all. So understand, man, this kid been rocking for a minute, man. So tell me, man, how you feel about this upcoming game on Thursday?
Excited. I feel like Coach Pete did a really good job of preparing us for this game, giving us talks. We're going to be very prepared for the game, man. Very battle tested. McAdory is not really like very financially gifted, so it's really builds character for us. We're dogs now, so we've been through a lot of adversity, losing all our starters near Christmas kind of. So I feel like it built all the bench players, give them confidence and stuff like that. And yeah, I feel like we're prepared.
Right. So we got a chance to see you guys over Christmas at Spain Park for the Birmingham Ball, and you were out. You had a concussion, and y'all had somebody drop 46 points in the game, right? So how did those times prepare you for what you guys are going into the regional?
For myself or as a team?
Both.
For myself, when I've been out, I've been watching a lot of film of Calhoun, just a lot of basketball, mainly college basketball. I don't really get into NBA.
Right, me either. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I watch a lot of college basketball, some high school basketball, but really just picking up a lot of things from the games that I watch. Certain type of players that I really like watching, like Derek Peterson, Quadir Copeland, players like that. So just watching a lot of film and seeing what I can contribute when I come back to the game.
So now that you guys, like you mentioned earlier, you guys had some adversity early in the season with injury. Now that you got your full team back and you got a veteran coach in Coach P, right? Coach Poindexter has won a lot of basketball games over his career, right?
Hey.
So talk about how you guys are preparing for this game on Thursday.
Really just mentally, because we got all the skill in the world, because, we got a team full of guards. Just mentally preparing, playing physical. We're going to have to play a physical game because it all comes down to who the tougher team at the end of the day. So, yeah, just really just mentally preparing because everybody think we're not going to win.
Right.
We weren't supposed to make it out of area, really.
So,
yeah, just really mentally preparing for the game and stuff like that. And Coach P really doing a good job.
Yeah, man, prove them wrong, man. Prove them wrong. So let's talk about it, man. Now that we talked about what you got coming up, how excited are you to play on this level, to be at this basketball game and be able to experience college basketball, a place that you will be at come up next season?
Really, really excited. Coach Derek Powell, I really love how he coaches. He coaches hard. He's really honest. He's really, really honest coach. When I came down here, he told me everybody starts from zero.
Right.
So there's no favorites. Everybody gets to work for their spot. So I really, really love that about him. That's really one of the main things that made me come down here.
Right. So you guys got a nice class coming in. They got you got Caden Ricks and a host of others that it'll take me all day because Coach Powell does a great job throughout this state of signing in-state guys. How excited are you to play with those guys that you've been watching from afar over the years?
Really, really excited. I feel like next, me and Coach Fly, we've been talking about it. I feel like this next upcoming class is gonna be a really special class. So I'm really, really excited. And yeah.
There it is, man. Well, hey, nephew, man, thank you for coming to sit down with
problem.
me, man. Great job, man. Enjoy this basketball game, and we're excited to see you guys play on Thursday. There it is, man. Darian Reddick, man, McAdory High School here from Calhoun Community College for Calhoun versus Shelton State. We'll be right back with you with some more pregame action after this. Wait. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week, College Edition, here from Calhoun Community College for Calhoun versus Shelton State. We are brought to you tonight by the River City Roofing Solutions. Give them a visit at www.rivercitysolutions.com or give them a call at 256-274-8530. Derek Williams here with Lance Gilbert and, of course, Breezy on the ones and twos. And we are 40 seconds away from one of the biggest games in history right here on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming live on the iBall Radio Twitch and Facebook page. I was going to say Instagram, but if you're watching us on Instagram, go over to our YouTube page. Go over to our because the view is better, right? The Instagram kind of has us kind of shaky on the view. So if you want to see the full view, if you're on Instagram right now, go over to the iBall Radio YouTube page or the iBall Radio Facebook page or our Twitch page so you can watch the full broadcast. Lance.
And please hit that share button.
Yes.
Share it to all your people. Tonight is history in the making.
Lance, man, tell us about this basketball game as we get geared up for the starting line.
Well, like we said, Shelton is #1 in the conference, 6-2. Calhoun about middle of the pack, 4-4. They did meet earlier in the year at Shelton. Shelton walked away with a 91-81, a 10-point victory. Tonight, can Calhoun get some get back?
Yeah, and starting off, man, for Shelton, number 0, Frederick Derrick. That's right, Fred getting the start here in this basketball game, man. A kid that we followed for a long time at Buckhorn, 2-time state champion at Buckhorn, man. Now here on the junior college level in his freshman year starting at point guard.
Hey, you got to love it. You got to love it because, you know, you've seen people, we've seen him since middle school.
Right.
And now we get to see him with the big lights.
Hey, listen, and here we are on the college level, and the lights have went down here at Calhoun as they get ready to gear up to call out their starting lineups, man. But I am excited about this basketball game. I'm an alumnus of Shelton. I played 2 years of college basketball at Shelton State, man. So to see them where this program is went, where Coach Joe Eatman has gotten this program to, he got him to a very high point, took a little hiatus from coaching, and now he's back at Shelton, taking over, and he's gotten that program right back to where it was supposed to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, while he was gone, things were a little shaky, but he's back. He steadied it. And when you're on top of the table, you're on top of the table.
And let's talk about Coach Derek Powell and this Calhoun basketball team, man. This is one of the hottest college programs in the state of Alabama, regardless of level, right? He is really putting this thing together and done a great job at recruiting the state of Alabama. Kind of talk about Coach Powell and what they've done over here at Calhoun.
Well, he's one of your guys, a JD graduate.
Exactly.
You can't ever go wrong with that. And I love what he is doing. He is grabbing those guys that have the word potential,
right?
And he's making them into something for the next 4 years.
Right. And here's the thing, man. Him and Coach Mike Sadler, man, Coach Mike Flight does a absolutely great job of recruiting the state, right? When we had our iBall Radio Elite Skills Camp this summer, guess who was there? Calhoun. Guess who got offers out of there? A kid we just had on the pregame show, Darian Reddick, was found at the iBall Radio Elite Skills Camp and now is signed. You see another kid that just walked by our viewing, Caden Ricks from up here in Austin, Indicator. He is signed here with Calhoun. They got 2 guys, Jonathan Johnson and big kid Silas from down at Williamson. So he's recruiting from the top of the map to the bottom of the map and bringing in the best kids possible.
Yeah, and if you want to be good, you got to be able to know how to evaluate that talent. And so far, he's proven that he's doing a good job at that.
Right. And also another kid from Austin who he has in his starting lineup, Jonathan Johnson, a kid that we watched at Austin a very long time. And that's one of the best players on this team. If I'm not mistaken, he leads them in scoring this year.
Yes.
He's been doing an absolute awesome bang-up job for Calhoun so far.
Yeah, so just to break that down, he is averaging 16.5 points a game, and that is that's really good.
Yeah, listen, if you looked at this, he is the only player averaging double figures for this basketball team, right? Then you have a bunch of guys that are averaging 9. Got Messiah Robinson, you got Jeremiah Police, you got a lot of guys that are in that 9 to 7. Tahir Bond, a lot of guys that are in that realm of double figures. However, you see that Jordan Johnson is one of the best players on this basketball team.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, as we get ready for tip-off here, the talking is over, and let's get it on.
Let's get it on, man. We're ready for tip here from Calhoun Community College for Calhoun versus Shelton State. Frederick Derrick with the basketball. Early Shelton wins the tip-off. To the corner, 3 ball is short, no good. Rebound goes to Calhoun, over to Jordan Johnson. Johnson with the basketball up top. Swings it over to Bond. Bond gets to the police. Five on the shot clock. Corner threes up, no good. Rebound goes to Shelton. Quickly up, quick three-point pull, and it's a knockdown. Knockdown three by number 1, Marcello Perkins. 3-0 early on here. Now, Lance, I don't have a number 7 on the roster for Cal. Yes, no, I don't. I don't have 7 on the roster for Calhoun. We got to figure out who that is. Frederick Derrick does what he does, gets the steal, driving baseline, up, layup, no good. Rebound goes to Johnson. Oh, Euro step through the lane. Nice move and basket by number 12, Jeremiah Police. 3-2 early lead for Shelton. Poking pressure here from Calhoun. Larkin downhill. Derrick up top with a DJ Hamlet. Hamlet into the King Larkin. State champion last year from Paul Bryant inside, powers it up, and he gets it to go. Nice basket inside by King Larkin.
It's a great move when you put your shoulder into him to create that space.
Jordan Johnson with the basketball. Gets it over to Police. Shot no good. Air ball goes out of bounds. Basketball will go over to Shelton State. Kicking it in for Shelton is Larkin. Gets it in to Derrick. Up to Larkin. Crosses half court. Ball is stopped by Jordan Johnson. He dumps it off inside. Layup goes up and is good. Inside by number 8, Brian Ajero. And contact out on the play, but no foul is called, and it's out of bounds, and it will stay here with Calhoun. Bond puts it in to Johnson. Jonathan Johnson. Over to Jeremiah Police. Now to Jordan Johnson. Jordan with it, being guarded. Looking, pull up jump shot. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, King Larkin. Gets it off to Frederick Derrick. Oh, that's push off. And a blocking foul is called on Jordan Johnson. That will be his first personal foul, team first foul here in this first half. Frederick Derrick with the basketball. Now to Larkin. Swings it over to Perkins. Perkins drives baseline, back out the King. Larkin, 3-ball on the way, and bang, he knocks it down. 10-2 early lead here for Shelton with 16:50 remaining here in this first half. Jonathan Johnson with the basketball over to Bond. Bond now gets it inside to Jordan Johnson. Being guarded by Perkins. Jordan Johnson bodies up. Strong move, but he lays it up. No good. Rebound goes to DJ Hamlet. Hamlet up to Derrick. Derrick kicks it. Larkin, baseline. Layup is good. Nice layup inside by King Larkin, and a quick 12-2 lead, and a timeout is called by Coach Derek Powell of Calhoun.
I tell you, Fred's body looks like he's ready for the next level. He's moving differently than he did in high school. He was a good player, but now his body's getting right. And that I love seeing that progression from what we saw at Buckhorn to now. Just in this early 10-point lead, he has been the catalyst to those early runouts and easy layup baskets.
We've always known Fred has always been a solid basketball player. He's always been calm. He's always been under control. He's always been able to run the show. However, like you mentioned, Lance, his body looks a lot better. We all remember Fred as the chunky Fred, right? We used to talk about how his lower body was so wide. He looks really good now. You can tell that they're doing a great job in the weight room over there at Shelton State.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one thing that we're seeing as we're talking about this progression from high school to college, and the reason why we wanted to do this was to show you that even one more step up, the physicality and the pace of the game is next level.
No doubt about it, man. 30-second timeout coming back from it here at Calhoun Community College. We got Nephew in the building. Greedy is in the building. What up, Nephew? Tuning in from UNCW as they picked up a huge win last night. Well, the other night versus who did they play? I forget. Hofstra. That's right. They picked up a win against Hofstra. Vaughn crosses half court, gets it over to Jonathan Johnson. Jonathan Johnson, the alumni of Williamson High School. Now they get it over to Jackson Porch. Jonathan Johnson up top, 3 ball, no good. Tipped around, out of bounds. Possession will go over to Shelton State.
And one thing just to point out as a notice is a lot of our viewers know this already, but the 3-point line here in college is different than the high school game.
Right. A little bit deeper. You got to be able to shoot it a little deeper. DJ Hamlet up top with the basketball. Over to Derek. Looking inside. Skip pass over DJ Hamlet. 3 ball, no good. And a 3-second violation is called underneath. Substitutions coming in the game for Calhoun. Number 22, Carson Muse, the West Morgan alumni, coming in, and also coming in for Calhoun. Number 4, Messiah Robinson. Into the game for Shelton State is a number 5, Anderson Wilkin, another Tuscaloosa product out of Northridge. Jordan Johnson with the basketball up top, looking, picks up his dribble, gets it over to Carson Muse, being guarded by Larkin. Muse looking, gets it over to Jonathan Johnson. Throws it inside to Messiah Robinson, is stripped away, out of bounds. Basketball will stay with Calhoun. 11 on the shot clock remaining.
So we're seeing Calhoun run flex offense that possession. And so here we go on this. We'll pick that up here in just a second.
Alley-oops up, and it's no good. Thrown out. Jordan Johnson on the fast break. He goes up and lays it up, and he's fouled on the play by Anderson Wilkin.
But as you young men and women that are watching this show, a lot of these offenses that your coaches, whether at the high school or AAU level, are having you run, you're going to see multiple different types of looks, whether it's flex, whether it's horns, whatever, even at the junior college level. So your coaches are doing you a favor so that you're versed for the next level.
First free throw up by Johnson is up and good. Second free throw on the way. Substitution into the game for Shelton, number 6, TJ Pruitt, another Huntsville guy here in this basketball game. Second free throw by Johnson's no good. Rebound goes to Pruitt. Over to Derek. Derek throws it in. Great pass, however, can't be handled. Knocked out of bounds, however. Possession will stay here with Shelton State. Another substitution into the game. Number 21 subs in. Shaw Hall replacing number 8. Lance, say that name, that Bryant last name for me.
A hero.
A hero. There we go. Basketball goes inside to Hall, goes up. He's blocked out of bounds by Johnson. Possession will stay with Shelton State.
And you can see why Shaw Hall is Shelton's leading rebounder. He's got that body of a Division I athlete, right?
No
there.
doubt about it. Played at Hillcrest High School. Layup is up and good. Inside by TJ Pruitt. Jonathan Johnson with the basketball over to Carson Muse. Carson Muse last year a second team all-conference player last year for Calhoun into the basketball game. 3 ball on the way. Air ball, no good. Rebound goes to Anderson Wilkin. Frederick Derrick getting downhill, looks out, throws it inside. Shaw Hall, great move. Up and good and one. And he will go to the line to complete the hoop and the harm. Is Shot Hall a 14-3 advantage early on with 14-11 to go here in this first half.
What I liked from Shaw Hall there is he didn't waste any time. He sprinted to the block, got position. They fed him the basketball, the hoop, and the harm.
Mass substitutions into the game for Shelton State. Also in the game for Calhoun is number 9. Don't have 9 on here.
Look, there's way more people on that bench than we were given rosters.
No doubt.
And in college athletics, some of these guys could have just been on campus this week. We don't know.
Hey, you never know. You never know. But number 9 is Silas from Williamson. Free throws up and good. 17-3, 14:06 remaining here in this first half. Jordan Johnson with the basketball, looking for a screen from Silas. Rejects it. Carson Muse, tough drive. And he's fouled on the play and will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul will go against number 2 of Shelton, Mason Jones. His first personal foul, team second foul here in this first half. Now, in college basketball, we do still play with the 1-and-1. So we will, once we get to 17 fouls, we will be shooting a 1-and-1 bonus free throw. First free throw is up and no good for Muse. Second free throw on the way. Second free throw also no good. Rebound goes to Shaw Hall. Hall over to Jones. Jones now running a point for Shelton State. Threw it with it up top, swinging it. Jump stop off 2 feet. Floater is up and good by Roderick Jackson. Great play that time by Roderick Jackson of Shelton State. Scores 19-3. Calhoun is struggling to score this basketball right now. What does Coach Powell need to do, Lance, to get them some easy baskets inside?
Well, they keep going back to flex, and that's a tough offense. I'm sorry, it just is, in my opinion. And I think with this lineup that he has in, and they're going to a 2-3 zone. I think they're struggling for a little creativity from the perimeter. I'd like to see some more creativity, and I think that's where the guards of Shelton are winning the game because they're creating chances for everybody around them.
Layup inside by Pruitt is missed. As you mentioned, Calhoun went to a 2-3 zone, trying to change up the pace a little bit in this basketball game. Jordan Johnson with it on the left, gets a screen from Silas, step back 3 ball on the way, straight up, no good. However, offensive rebound goes to Calhoun. Silas with it up top in the top, gets it inside. Backing down is Luke Mosley. Luke Mosley, the freshman from Muscle Shoals. A lot of these guys, man, I just remember covering over the years, and now seeing them on the college level is very refreshing to see.
So one thing we talk about all the time is how does somebody translate? And so we look at somebody like a TJ Pruitt that was at Jemison last year, mostly played the 4 spot, right? And as you're seeing, how does he translate into the college game? He's playing a lot of the 3 and possibly even something else. But so when we talk about guys, how do they translate from their high school game to their college game? Just because you play something at the high school level, you need to become very versatile.
No doubt about it. Both free throws were good by Mosley. TJ Pruitt with it inside, head fake, goes up, shoots over Muse, bounced around, and it falls in.
And that's TJ's Pruitt game, the mid-range game. He's really got a nice mid-range game that I think translates at a lot of positions.
Right, no doubt about it. 21-5, 12-15 remaining here in the first half. Silas with the basketball. Inside to Jordan Johnson, double teamed on the block, and a foul is called. Foul will go against number 21, Shaw Hall. That'll be his first personal foul, Team fourth foul here in this first half. Johnson throws it in for Calhoun. Takes a three off back rim, no good. Rebound, Anderson Wilkin gets it over to Frederick. Derrick kicks it up the court. Jackson with the basketball, now gets it back over to Derrick. The screen from Hall, step back three for Derrick, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound goes to Hall. He kicks it out to Jackson, inside to Pruitt. Guarded by Silas, looking, step back, nice shot, no good. Another offensive rebound by Hall. He puts it up, no good. And another offensive rebound by Shelton, out to TJ Pruitt for three, no good. Rebound, Jordan Johnson. Johnson quickly gets it up to Mosley. Mosley kicks it over. Layup is no good. Blocked by Hall. Big time block by Shaw Hall.
Nice.
Derrick to Jackson down the middle. He lays it up and in.
Hey, things translate, right? We saw Frederick Derrick do that for 4 years. He's still doing the same thing, making his teammates better.
No doubt about it, man. Great pass, man. We understand he is a absolutely solid point guard, even on the college level. Excited to see. 23-5. Nearly halfway through this first half. Basketball goes out of bounds. Wholesale substitutions come in the game for Shelton.
So one thing you were asking about Calhoun's offense, there's a lot of one guy doing a little something, maybe just dribbling in place, and four guys standing and watching. I'd like to see maybe a lot more ball movement, get everybody involved, and then once you get ball movement, you get people moving.
And there you have it, man. Media timeout. We're going to take the break with you here, right here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week, right here on iBallRadio.com, iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming live everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. Make sure you tune in right here on iBallRadio.com. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week for Calhoun versus Shelton State, as Calhoun is down 23-5 right now in this first half. Shot is up at the shot clock and is good by Luke Mosley. 23-7, 10:30 left in the first half. This game is brought to you tonight by the River City Roofing Solutions. Give them a call at 256-274-8530. Nearly a steal on a play, gets it over to King Larkin. Larkin throws it to the corner to Jackson. Jackson drives baseline, double team, has nowhere to go.
One thing that happened differently on that possession for Calhoun is Jackson Porch, number 7 for Calhoun, picked up Fred full court. So I think they realized that Shelton is going as Fred goes. He's the catalyst to everything offensively. And so now they're going to try to pick him up pressure.
Pull up three at the end of the shot clock by Frederick. Derrick's no good. Ball is tapped out of bounds off of Calhoun. Possession will stay with Shelton State. 20 seconds reset on the shot clock. 10:01 left here in this first half. Shelton leads 23-7. Jay Hamlet with the basketball up top. Swings it over to Derrick. 2-3 zone here for Calhoun. Get it in the high post to Larkin. Larkin goes up for the layup, and he lays it up and in. Great move that time by King Larkin.
He's been really good at finishing his downhill drives.
Luke Mosley over to Jackson Porch. 3 ball, no good, tipped around. Rebound goes to Shelton State. Shelton up quick. Jackson downhill, throws it over to Hamlin, and he loses it out of bounds. DJ Hamlet is a kid that's picking up a lot of Division I looks in his sophomore season here at Shelton State.
Yeah, he's averaging about 11 points a game, three rebounds and 3 assists. That's not bad at this level.
Luke Mosley over the Porch. Porch looking back to Mosley. Mosley head fake, guarded by Derek, and there he is with those quick hands. Now to Jackson Porch. Hand off to Robinson. Now to Jordan Johnson. And a foul is called on Hamlet.
Let's see what this sideline out of bounds play is.
Robinson looking to pitch it in. Gets it into Mosley, back to Robinson. Robinson driving baseline on Larkin, hands it off, and he goes up and is fouled. Trying to dunk the basketball is number 24, Saheed Allen, going up strong. That's how you got to go in the college basketball, right? If he goes up to lay that basketball up, he doesn't get that foul, nor does he make the shot. That's how tough this college basketball game is.
Yeah, you got to go up expecting contact.
First free throw for Allen is up and good. Substitution into the basketball game. Number 1 returning for Shelton State, Perkins. Second free throw for Allen is up and good.
Got a 1-3-1 from Calhoun this time on the defensive end.
Frederick Derrick with the basketball. Kicks it over to Jackson. Nice. King Larkin, great move. Lays it up and in on the reverse.
He's been doing a really good job playing off 2 feet around the rim.
Nearly a turnover. However, Mosley saves the basketball to Allen. Allen hands it off the Porch. Porch gets downhill, and he is fouled on the play. Foul will go against number 11 for Shelton, Roderick Jackson. That'll be his first personal foul. Team 7th foul. Headed to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 is number 7, Jackson Porch.
It appears to me we're a little bit of halfway through the season here for Calhoun. And it seems like Coach Powell is really trying to, in this late season push here, try to find his offensive identity in this game.
Front end of the 1-and-1 is no good by Porch. 27-9, 8-10 remaining here in this first half. Perkins gets it over to Wilkins. To Larkin. Larkin skip past to Derek. Derek drives baseline, finds Anderson. Wilkin out top for 3, and he knocks it down. 3-point basket is good by Anderson Wilkin. 30-9. Great strip and a play. Almost a great save by Frederick Derrick. Quick hands by Frederick Derrick on that baseline. Timeout on the floor. Media timeout. So we'll take that break here with you right here on iBallRadio.com and streaming live on iBall Radio YouTube page, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. We'll be right back with you after this quick break. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week College Edition here from Calhoun Community College as Calhoun takes on Shelton State. Calhoun with the basketball. Up top with it is Robinson. Hand off to Jordan Johnson. Jordan Johnson open three on the way. No good. Rebound tipped up by Police. No good. Rebound goes to Shelton State. Off to Frederick Derrick. Derrick full speed ahead. Looking, throws the lob, has it blocked, but he gets his own rebound and taps it up and in. Messiah Robinson, great pass inside to Allen, and Allen lays it up and in.
You know, if we think back to Fred's senior year, one of the things that colleges had a question mark is with the way he plays, doesn't seem like he's playing hard, but he gets results. And I think that now he's proven that at this level, I might not look like but I'm a really good player.
Foul inside on Calhoun. Go against number 4, Messiah Robinson. That's his first personal foul, team third foul here in this first half. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws is a number 8 for Shelton, Bryant, a hero. First free throw for a hero is up and good. Substitution coming in the game. Returning for Calhoun is Bond, replacing Jordan Johnson. Second free throw on the way for a hero. Takes the spin. Shots up, front rim, no good. Comes off the rebound, goes to Allen. Calhoun with the basketball. Crossing half court is Bond. Gets it over to Porch. Porch swing it to Allen. Now outside to Robinson. Robinson looking for a screen. Gets a double screen up top. Got a roll. Kicks it to Porch. Porch pull up 3, and it's good. Knockdown 3. Much needed for Calhoun is Jackson Porch. 33-14. 6:20 remaining here in the first half. 3 ball on the way for Shelton is Jackson is Perkins. No good. Rebound goes to Porch. Bond full speed ahead, downhill, looking, jump stop, trapped, nowhere to go, looking for it out. Gets it out to Porch. Porch puts it on the floor against Wilkins. Spin move. Hands it off to Robinson. Robinson tries to hand it back to Porch. No good. Scramble for it, picked up by Shelton. Frederick Derrick, nobody stops the basketball. He gets all the way to the lane, Euro step, and he is fouled on the play. Foul going to number 24, Tahid Allen. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws is the freshman, Frederick Derrick.
You know, if somebody was to ask me what's the difference in this game right now, Shelton has a point guard that's able to get everybody where they need to be on the offensive, defensive side. Calhoun's still searching for who that person might be.
First free throw for Derrick is up, no good. Mass substitutions in the game for both squads. Dribble, up, shot, and it rims out, no good. Frederick Derrick steps to the line and misses both free throws. Rebound comes off to Tahid Allen. Robinson with the basketball into the game for the first time for Calhoun is number 5, Javen Poindexter. Inside is Robinson, post up, and he lays it up and in with the left hand. Great job that time by Messiah Robinson, posting up Frederick Derrick, getting inside and laying it up and in. Shelton with the basketball, gets it to Jackson. A hero inside, looking, kicks it out. TJ Pruitt straight on 3, and it rattles in. Knocked down 3 by TJ Pruitt. 20-point basketball game, 36-16, 4:57 remaining here in this first half.
So they're going to go to that post up again.
Messiah Robinson kicks it out to Allen. Allen head fake, going inside, another kick out. Poindexter, 3 ball on the way, and he knocks it down. Javen Poindexter with the knockdown 3 ball. Listen, Poindexter is a kid that scored 70 points in a high school game in Alabama 2 years ago. So he's one of those guys who, if he can get going, he can really fill it up.
Absolutely.
Anderson Wilkin, quick 3 on the way. No good. Rebound comes off by a hero. He's strong to the basket, up, and he gets fouled.
So a couple possessions ago, and now 2 straight. You'll see this a lot in the college game, and Alabama did this with Mark Steers a couple of years ago, is they will notice even though these guys are not traditional post players, they have an advantage in the post. So what we've seen the last 2 times is Calhoun has put their point guard, if you will, in the post.
No doubt about it. First free throw by Hero is up and good. Second on the way. 2 dribbles and a spin. Shot is up and good for a big man, He has a nice stroke from the free throw line. 38-19, 4:10 remaining here in the first half. Bond with the basketball. Now to Jonathan Johnson. Isaiah Robinson. Here, Bond downhill, up, floater, and a foul is called on the play. Foul will go against number 11 for Shelton, Roderick Jackson, his second personal foul. And a timeout is called on the floor. Full timeout, so we'll take the break with you right here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week. Streaming to you live right here on iBallRadio.com, iBall Radio YouTube page, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. We're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week here from Calhoun High School for Calhoun versus Shelton. And Shelton, I said it again, didn't I, Lance? Calhoun Community College. Hey, listen, I got to get the high school out of me. I'll get it out of here soon, man. First free throw for Bond is up and no good. 38-19, 3:55 remaining here in the first half. Second free throw on the way for Bond. Up short, no good. Rebound, TJ Pruitt. Two, 3 zone here. Drop off. Great pass by Derek and a beautiful up and under layup goes in for Marcello Perkins. Quickly up the court is Calhoun. 40-19, 21-point game, 3:24 remaining. Poindexter over to Bond. Bond loses it. However, tips it to the corner. Bond, 2 seconds on the shot clock, up, no good, and a shot clock violation as he goes up for the layup. The basketball did not touch the rim. Shot clock violation, turnover goes over to Shelton State. (40-19), 2:57 remaining here in this first half. Eve action up top for Shelton. Calhoun goes back to the man-to-man. Into the basketball game is Shah Hall. Tries to put it on the floor, knocked away, nearly a turnover, has it in the corner, kicks it out, nearly another turnover, tipped into the backcourt, picked up by Pruitt.
He's gonna
3 on the shot clock.
Oh, my.
And a foul is called. A foul is called on Saheed Allen with 1 second remaining on the shot clock, headed to the line to shoot 3 free throws is TJ Pruitt. Oh, Coach Powell has to be disgusted with that foul on Allen on that play. Those are the ones you just contest and let them shoot it. And if it goes in, it goes in at the end of a shot
He
clock.
collected the ball in the backcourt with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He was about 3 feet behind the arc when he shot it as the buzzer was expiring, and he chose to foul him.
Fading out of bounds too, Lance.
Yep.
First free throw is up and good. Second one is no good. Substitutions into the ball game. Carson Muse returns. Also, Jonathan Johnson returns for Calhoun. Third free throw from Pruitt as he goes 1 for 3 from the free throw line on that trip. Vaughn with the basketball, gets it over to Jordan Johnson. Johnson back in the game with those 2 fouls. It's a screen up top from Jonathan Johnson. Floater is up and it's blocked by Shah Hall. My goodness, he went and got that basketball. However, goaltending is called on the play, and 2 points is good.
Hey, we're up here in the catbird seat, and I'm not sure that was one.
I don't know. He went and got that one.
Yeah,
it might have been on the way down, but my goodness, man, you don't see that quite often on the level that we call.
Yeah,
you don't see guys go get shots at the top of the square like Shah Hall just did. Basketball into the post. Pull up, jump shot.
His game.
That is beautiful by TJ Pruitt.
And that's a guy, if the transfer portal is not, he probably has some really good offers last year.
43-21, 147 remaining in the first half. Jonathan Johnson pull up from 2, short, no good. Rebound, Carson Muse kicks it over to Poindexter. And he looked like it traveled, but they didn't call it. However, he pulls up on the jump shot and knocks it in. Travel call was missed by the referees on that one. However, turns into a basket for Calhoun and Poindexter.
Young fellows watching, get yourself a mid-range game. Don't just get behind the arc all the time.
3 ball up, no good. Rebound, Jonathan Johnson hands it off to Jordan Johnson, kicks it up to Carson Muse. He drives baseline, goes up, and he's fouled on a play by Wilkin and will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
In the high school game, we see this huge trend of young guys falling in love with the 3-point shot. We're seeing in the junior college game, you better have a mid-range.
Listen, in the college game and in the professional game,
yep,
they shoot the mid-range. Now, it's certain college coaches out there that you go down there to Sanford, right? He doesn't believe in the mid-range jump shot. However, throughout college basketball consensus, you see them utilize the mid-range a whole lot. So like Lance said, if those high school guys out there, man, learn how to shoot the basketball in the mid-range, because it hadn't been many 3-pointers made in this basketball game so far.
We've been talking about the point guard play of Frederick Derrick and how that's been the difference maker. Sitting below us is Isaiah Cleve coming to Calhoun here next year to be their point guard. And that's a piece that they desperately need, it looks like to me.
And the basketball is turned over, kicked out to Bond. Bond on full speed ahead, goes up, lays it up and in. Much needed basket from Calhoun as the score is cut now to 43-27 with 33 seconds remaining in the half. Shot clock still on. TJ Pruitt with the basketball. About a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Frederick Derrick with the basketball, looking for a screen from Hall, gets it, kicks it out to Ray McCants, who just checks into the game, and he loses the basketball out of bounds.
You got to be ready.
11.7 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. Jordan Johnson with the basketball. Coming across half court. Up top between the circles, looking for a screen from Muse. He pulls up for a deep 3 and knocks it down. Jordan Johnson at the buzzer knocks it down to cut this to a 13-point game going into the half as Shelton leads Calhoun 43-30. Here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week right here on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming live on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. We'll be right back with you with our sponsor of the night, Mr. Brendan Muse from River City Roofing Solutions. We'll be right back with a quick interview and some halftime notes after this. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week here from Calhoun Community College as Shelton State leads Calhoun 43-30 at the half. But right now with me, I have Mr. Brendan Muse of River City Roofing Solutions, our sponsor for tonight, man. First of all, I want to say thank you for sponsoring this basketball game.
Well, I appreciate you guys for having me out. Yeah, it's a blessing and an honor to be here. Get back to the community and invest in the youth sports.
So tell me a little bit about River City Roofing Solutions, man. Tell me where you guys are located, and also what are some of the things that you offer to the community?
Absolutely. So we're located right here in Decatur, Alabama, and of course, we're locally owned and operated. We're a family-owned business. My father and uncle are the owners, and of course, I'm a third-generation roofer. Kind of what we're looking to do is help out homeowners that have storm damage to their roofs. We're looking to help them get their roofs paid for by the insurance company. And hopefully your only out-of-pocket cost will be your deductible. So, if you're looking for a roofing solution to your roofing problem, then give us a call.
So we've been in these winter months, and here in North Alabama, it gets pretty brutal with their cold weather, right?
It absolutely does.
So kind of talk about some of the things that you guys offer to your customers during these winter months that can help them with their roofing needs.
Absolutely. Well, one of the things, the biggest thing that we offer is a free inspection. So every time you hear a wind blow, or you see the weatherman come on, they have one of those weather alert days that you see on 48, then you know that there's potential for damage to occur to your home. So what I always recommend homeowners to do is after a storm like that, just do a courtesy call. Go ahead and have us come out. It's not going to cost you anything.
Right.
That way you know the condition of your roof of your home. One of the other things that we provide to our homeowners that kind of, separates us from our competition is we are looking to upgrade our homeowners. Right now, for qualifying homeowners, we are offering a free upgrade to dimensional shingles with the IKO Dynasty shingle. Okay. It's a hail impact resistant shingle, and it's also warranted up to 130 miles an hour in the wind. So these homeowners are now going to get an extra insurance discount, and they're actually going to raise the property value on their homes.
So, man, as a homeowner myself, I always understand you dread to come outside after a storm and you look in your backyard and there's shingles laying all over the backyard. What are some of the things that homeowners can do before they give you a call that they can inspect and say, hey, I need to call River City Roofing to come out and take a look at my roof?
So some of the things that they need to look for to know, right? One of the things that a lot of people don't know is after a hailstorm, if it actually caused damage to your roof, it'll weaken the state of the granules on the shingles. And what that'll do is cause granular loss. And so those granules will fall down into the gutters and wash out in your downspout. So where you want to look is in the crevices and cracks of your sidewalk and your driveway.
Oh, wow.
And if you're seeing granules there or they're washing out of your downspouts after a major storm like that, then there's definitely strong potential that you have damage and that you need someone to take care of it.
So I know a lot of times you hear about gutters all the time, right? And how they get filled with leaves and debris. What are some of the things that homeowners can do? Hopefully they'll just call you guys out because, we get up on the ladder, we're potential to break our neck, right? So what are some of the things that they can look for in those gutters and in those roofs that say, hey, let me call you guys out to get that taken care of?
Well, one of the big things, if you have trees around your property, you're going to have falling leaves during the fall. And typically, you're going to have to pay someone to clean out those gutters once or twice a year because, like you said, you don't want to get up on the ladder and risk a fall or having to deal with the time to clean them out. So one of the other things that we actually offer is called Leafex Gutter Guards, and it's a lifetime Leafex system where we can actually warranty it for life that it'll never clog. And we have 16 different color options so they can match your existing gutters or go with a new roof color for also installing your roof, right? And they actually tie into the roofing system, and they also act as something called drip edge, which helps prevent against ice damming during the winter.
And you guys have it gets cold up here, like I mentioned earlier. So that ice damage is very, very likely up here in North Alabama. So tell me, man, what are some of the other things that you, like you said, you guys are out here in the community. You sponsored this basketball game. So you're really invested in basketball in the community and in Calhoun. Kind of talk about your relationship here with Calhoun Community College.
Yeah. So, about a year or so ago, we got involved here with the program. We started sponsoring their men's basketball and I believe a couple of their other sports programs as well. We also sponsored the local high school here, Decatur High School. We also do their sports as well. And we also have a nonprofit program. Wow. And we do a yearly golf tournament. It's actually coming up in March. And typically all the donations and proceeds from that go back to local youth girls basketball players in Morgan County, and we actually give them a scholarship as long as they maintain grades and good behavior. And that provides for their shoes, that provides entrance to tournaments for AAU, uniforms, everything like that they might need. Especially for some of the underprivileged girls in our inner cities here. And since we started doing that 2 years ago, I am proud to say, through that movement, we've been able to give back $50,000 to youth sports.
Wow, that is so awesome, man. You guys are doing absolutely great things in the community. That is so good to hear. But tell me, if somebody's listening to this interview right now and they're watching us right now, how can they get in touch with River City Roofing?
Man, one of the best ways to get in contact with us is our brand new website that we just had redone. It looks fantastic with an all new interactive UI, and you can find that at www.rivercityroofingsolutions.com. Or you can call our office number, which has a 24-hour emergency line at 256-274-8530.
Wow. I like that basketball you got in hand. I might have to take that with me, man. Might have to take that with me.
I might just leave it for you.
Exactly. We might have to put that on set at our weekly live call-in show. Well, Brendan, man, great job, man. Thank you so much again for sponsoring this basketball game for us, sitting down with me and giving our viewers some information about River City Roofing.
Okay, thank you for having me.
No doubt about it, man. There he is, man. Our guy, Brendan Muse from River City Roofing. Again, if you need some roofing needs or gutters, don't get up on that ladder and break your neck. Give them a call at 256-274-8530. We'll be right back with you with some halftime notes here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week, College Edition, right here on iBallRadio.com and streaming live on the iBall Radio YouTube page. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week here from Calhoun Community College at Shelton State, as Shelton leads Calhoun 43-30 at the half. Lance, what was your take on that first half?
Well, it was a tale of two halves, actually. Shelton came out and was putting the smack down. I thought it was going to be just a runaway. And Calhoun's starting to figure some things out and get some baskets. If not, it was going to be real ugly.
No doubt about it, man. Coach Derek Powell's doing a great job of switching up the defenses. He came out early trying to put on a little token pressure. Frederick Derrick is a crafty and smooth point guard who has a very, very high basketball IQ, and he was breaking that thing down. Then you saw him go to the 2-3 zone. You saw him go to a 1-3-1, and you saw him continuously changing the defenses to give Shelton State some different looks, and it kind of slowed them down in the second part of that second half. What are some of the things that they need to do to cut into this 13-point lead after halftime?
Well, again, I think they got to get some things going to the basket. It stays out on the perimeter a little much for me, just standing there dribbling. Shot clock goes down, and they try to make a little something. But I'd like to see more ball movement and man movement. And when they got some things going downhill, they were doing all right.
No doubt about it, man. The leading scorer, Jonathan Johnson, struggled there in the first half, got into an early foul trouble, right? And had to sit for a couple of minutes in that first half. However, Javen Poindexter came in late in that second half, got some quick buckets, got 5 quick points to cut into this 13-point lead.
And like you said, he's had a 70 ball before.
Exactly.
So if somebody can get hot, this 13-point lead can go away real quickly.
On the Shelton side, man, what do they need to do to extend this lead a little bit more, right? They came out, like you say, blazing hot. TJ Pruitt has played awesome. King Larkin has played awesome. And as we mentioned, Frederick Derrick has been really good.
Yeah, keep the ball in Derrick's hand. He as Shelton goes, he goes.
Right.
And, he's able to get downhill, play off 2 feet, make the little bounce pass, make the lob, make the skip pass. He's always making the right play.
Man, he is so good, man. And like I say, I've been thoroughly impressed with King Larkin, a big body kid, like you say. Also, DJ Hamlet, who is, like I mentioned earlier, is getting a lot of Division I looks. Hadn't really got off into a good start right now. So what do they do in this second half for Shelton offensively to get it going the way they had it going early in the game?
Well, rebounding is a key,
right?
And Calhoun was missing a lot of shots, and they were getting it out and going with it.
Right.
Calhoun started making shots, and that slowed them down. So again, I think if they can spark some things on that defensive end, getting stops is going to lead to early run out basket.
No doubt about it, man. 43-30, man. We're a minute and 30 seconds away from the start of the second half here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week College Edition, brought to you by the River City Roofing Solutions, right here on iBallRadio.com, iBall Radio YouTube page, and also streaming live on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. We'll be right back with the start of the second half after this. And we're back here for the start of the second half here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week College Edition here from Calhoun Community College as Calhoun takes on Shelton in this conference matchup. 43-30. Shelton leaves, gets the ball inside to Jordan Johnson, goes up with the hook shot, no good. Rebound goes to Police.
And Shelton comes out in a man-to-man.
Euro step on the baseline is good by Jordan Johnson as he puts it up and in.
And again, that slows down Shelton enough to be able to set your defense up if you're Calhoun.
Jordan Johnson, a kid, is averaging 16.5 points on the season, starting to get it going offensively as he knocked down that three-pointer at the end of the first half. Questionable call on the play. Foul goes against, foul is off the ball. It goes against number 11, Jordan Johnson. That will be his third personal foul, team first foul here in this second half. Nearly a steal on the play, almost picked up by DJ Hamlin. He throws it up. Frederick Derrick got numbers, kicks it to the corner, three ball on the way, in and out, rebound to Jordan Johnson. To Jonathan Johnson, and he hands it off to Tahir Bond. Bond, now to Jonathan Johnson, to Jordan Johnson. These Johnsons are mixing me up.
Just say JJ, he'll be all right.
But both of them are JJ.
Right.
Two JJs. JJ 1, JJ 2.
And another foul off the ball.
Another off-ball foul goes against number 3, DJ Hamlet.
He's another one of those players just had a tough time getting it going this game, and we know his potential, but just stayed in foul trouble.
I think that's his third personal foul in his basketball game. Bond looking to kick it in, gets it in to Jonathan Johnson. Now to Jordan Johnson. He knocks it back off. Almost turned over. It is turned over. Picked up on the play by Shelton State. Frederick Derrick gets it in the corner to Perkins. Perkins picks up his dribble, nearly throws it away. King Larkin gets it, goes down the lane, and he lays it up and in. Quick out. Jackson Porch. One dribble, sidestep, three ball, bang! Knocked down three by Jackson Porch. 45-35, 10-point basketball game, 8:09 remaining here in the second half.
Big awareness by the inbounder there to throw that ball length of the court.
No doubt. Jonathan Johnson got it out quick, and an illegal screen is called on the play. Foul will go against number 11, Roderick Jackson, his third personal foul.
In football, we would say he depleted him.
He did, man. Police took a huge shot on that play. Glad to see him bounce right back up.
And I'm sure 2 Live Q got a shot of that over there behind the Shelton bench.
No doubt, man. Shout out our guy 2 Live Q in the building, stepping up and doing some college games as well. Jordan Johnson penetrating to the basket, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Jonathan Johnson, and Police goes up and tries to dunk it in. However, headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws will be will be Police. They called a lockout foul.
That should be on the floor then if it was the box out.
Well, I guess they got him on the tip back dunk that Larkin tried to displace him on the block, and the foul will go against King Larkin. First free throw up for Police is no good.
Calhoun has an opportunity right here to cut it to single digits the first time in the game.
Second free throw for Jeremiah Police is no good. Tipped around. Basketball still loose. Picked up by Jordan Johnson. Now to Jeremiah Police. He goes back up and lays it up and in. Layup is good by the freshman, Jeremiah Police.
Good body control.
8-point basketball game, 45-37.
A hero on the block.
Kicks it out, Frederick Derrick, and great head fake. Puts it on the floor. However, foul is called on number 7, Jackson Porch. Man-to-man defense here for Calhoun. Derrick with the basketball. Dangerous pass, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it goes off Shelton over to Calhoun.
And cut it to 6 right here.
Quickly up the court is Jeremiah Police. Kicks it out. One dribble. Jackson Porch swings it. Now to the baseline. Back to Police. He goes up and it's blocked by a hero. However, a foul is called. Headed back to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws is Jeremiah Police. Foul will go against number 8. A hero
And Police is 73% from the free throw line, but not made one today yet.
Yeah, just stepped to the line and missed 2 free throws. Headed back to the line to shoot 2 more. First free throw for Police is up and good. Police is one of those guys that's hovering around that averaging 9.2 points per game, right around 5 rebounds. And like you say, shooting about 73% from the line. It's going to be big for him to pick up this second free throw.
Yeah, 6'6" freshman, big-time athlete.
Second free throw rims out, no good. 45-38, 17 minutes remaining here in this second half. Got the pressure on Frederick. Derrick is so good. Gets all the way to the hole.
Whoa!
But the follow jam is good by Shaw Hall. Nearly a turnover by Calhoun. However, knocked out of bounds by Shelton. Basketball will stay here with Calhoun.
We might need to send that one into 4-letter network.
Jeremiah Police with the basketball. And that's a cheap foul called on Anderson Wilkin. That's one of those unfortunate fouls, right? Like just wrong place at the wrong time.
And going to the line again. Not yet. Sorry. I thought.
That's the third personal foul on Anderson Wilkin.
I don't think those fouls on the scoreboard are right. Because well, it might be.
Pull-up jump shots, no good. Follow is up and good by Jonathan Johnson.
We cut it to 7.
7-point basketball game, 47-40, 16-20 remaining. Little token pressure here from Calhoun. Gets it over to Wilkin to the short corner of the hall. Skip pass. Now they give it back up top to Derrick, up top between the circles. Wilkin with the basketball. Got mismatch inside. Frederick Derrick, long 3. No good. Rebound, Jonathan Johnson.
That's one of the few mistakes I've seen Fred make this game.
Tahir Bond to the lane. Lays it up and in. 5-point basketball game. 47-42 with 15:50 remaining. Big time run here from Calhoun.
Last time down, Shelton had a big mismatch on the post, and Fred decided to take that long 3.
Anderson Wilkin, 3 ball on the way, air ball, no good. Basketball will go over to Calhoun, and a timeout is called by Shelton State as Calhoun is on a huge run here to start off this second half.
5-point lead for Shelton. The biggest difference is the decision-making for Shelton here has not been the same as it was in the first quarter, and Calhoun is wanting more and more tempo, and that fast pace is really helping them out.
No doubt about it. Full timeout, man. So we'll take the break here with them right here on iBall Radio. Game of the week, college edition, as Calhoun is cutting to this 13-point halftime lead to cut it down to 5 with 15:35 remaining. We'll be right back with you right here on iBallRadio.com, iBall Radio YouTube page. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week College Edition here from Calhoun Community College as Calhoun takes on Shelton State, the #1 team in the conference. 12-4 run, Lance, to start off this second half for Calhoun. What do they need to do to sustain this momentum?
Well, the tempo is working in their favor if they can keep on getting it up and down between Jordan Johnson and Mr. Jeremiah Police. They've been a good tandem in the open court.
No doubt about it. Calhoun with the basketball, man-to-man defense here for Shelton State. Jordan Johnson picks up his dribble, looking. Now he gets it over to Tahir Bond. Bond puts it on the floor, gets downhill. Wilkins in foul trouble. He can't commit it. Kicks it out to Police. Police head fake, Shoot it up, 3 ball, no good. Great hustle by Jordan Johnson. Back to Bond. Bond lays it up and in. Great job and hustle by number 11, Jordan Johnson. 3-point ball game, 47-44. 14-4 run here for Calhoun. Anderson Wilkin, 3-ball on the way, no good. Another rebound by Jonathan Johnson, who is cleaning up that defensive glass right now. Jackson Porch, head fake, 3-ball on the way. Big knockdown 3, and he ties the ball game at 47 as Calhoun has quickly shaved off this 13-point halftime lead.
Hey, and Jackson
And
Porch,
there's a turnover picked up by Jonathan Johnson. Coming, no look pass. Jordan Johnson lays it up and in, and a 2-point game, and timeout quickly by Shelton State.
Jackson Porch has had 2 really nice transition threes in this second half that, in my opinion, have really opened up that defense to come out and guard. Shelton was not respecting 3-point line at all.
No doubt about it, man. A 15-4 run here to start off this second half as the Warhawks have come back and taken a 2-point lead here in this basketball game. 4 timeout on the floor. Of course, we'll take that timeout with you right here on the iBall Radio Game of the Week, College Edition, here from Calhoun Community College. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week College Edition here from Calhoun Community College as Calhoun leads Shelton State 49-47, 14:09 remaining in the second half.
This is the first time TJ Pruitt's been back in the game for Shelton in the second half.
Get it inside the shot hall, and he goes up and lays it up and in. The big 6'11" man on the inside powers it up and in here for Shelton to tie this basketball game. 49-49, 13:50 remaining.
Hey, and it's so good to see all the youngsters in the building like Austin Nance from Hazel Green and other high school guys that we see scattered throughout the gym. That's always good.
Shot is missed. So the basket layup is no good. Left short. Kicks it up. Jordan Johnson for Calhoun. Throws it up for Bond. And he lays it up and one. Forte here, Bond. And he will head to the line to complete the hoop and the harm. Foul will go against number 5, Anderson Wilkins, his 4th personal foul. Team 6 foul here in this second half.
I don't have a stat sheet in front of me, but I guarantee you Calhoun has all of their baskets in the second half basically from transition baskets.
No doubt
Just
about
Calhoun, Shelton's got to get back, guard the goal, and work their way out. I mean, Calhoun is getting that thing up the court quickly.
Free throws, no good. 2-point basketball game, 51-49, nearly a turnover, picked up by TJ Pruitt. Pruitt bouncing, guarded by Jonathan Johnson. Looking, tries to get it back door, does, and a foul is called on the play. Foul will go against number 7, Jackson Porch. That'll be his 2nd personal foul. Team 3rd foul here in the second half. Shelton gets the basketball in to Jackson. Jackson to Pruitt, now to Hamlet. Hamlet getting downhill, driving. Nearly a turnover. Corner 3, Hamlet on the way, no good. Rebound tipped around, and it stepped out of bounds. The basketball will go over to Calhoun.
You know, something interesting from the Shelton perspective. Uncommon. Fred made a couple mistakes. He's been out of the game for the last few minutes, and Calhoun continues the run and now with the lead.
Double foul is called on Pruitt and Police. Double foul called on TJ Pruitt and Jeremiah Police as they were wrapped up at the high post. A lot of chatter on the court right now. And TJ Pruitt just talked his way out of the basketball game, right? Getting into it with Jeremiah Police. The referee told you to cut it out. He kept talking. They had to come and say it again. And Coach Joe Eatman is like, you know what? We're in a down spiral right now. I can't have this. And he just pulled him out of the basketball game.
He says, sit as far as you can down there.
Jonathan Johnson with the basketball. Kicks it out. Jackson Porch. 4-3. No good. Ball tipped around. Picked up by Hall. Hall kicks it out to Jackson. Now to Hamlet. Hamlet downhill. Blocked by Johnson. Big time block by Jonathan Johnson. Picked up by Jordan Johnson. Jackson Porch in transition. Jameer Police. 3-ball. No good. Howard picked up by Bond. Short ball. Good. Knocked down shot by number 2, Tahir Bond. 53-49, 12 minutes remaining here in the second half. Shelton State looking a little bit out of sync here in this half so far, only scoring 6 points here 9 minutes through. Great move by a hero, and looked like he traveled. However, foul is called on Jonathan Johnson.
To me, the biggest thing is Fred Derrick has not played a lot here in the second half, and Calhoun has really wanted this thing to be chaotic. And they're thriving in the chaos.
No doubt about it, man. Media timeout, so we'll take that break with you right here on the iBall Radio Game of the Week here on iBallRadio.com, iBall Radio YouTube page, also streaming live on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week, brought to you by the River City Roofing Solutions. Give them a visit at www.rivercitysolutions.com or give them a call at 256-274-8530. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws for Shelton State is number 8, a hero.
Hey, a big shout out to the Calhoun cheerleaders. They have a big presence here. And just last year in 2025 in December, they came in second place nationally in collegiate cheerleading for junior college. That's a big deal.
No doubt about it. Bryant, a hero, knocks down both free throws. Like I say, for a big man, a hero has a nice stroke from the free throw line. I don't think he's missed a free throw all night long. 2-point basketball game, 53-51, 11:35 remaining. Jordan Johnson to the basket. Right hand layup is no good. Rebound goes to Hall. Full speed ahead here is Shelton. Hand off to Jackson. Jackson pitches it back to Mason Jones. Jones skip pass over to Hamlet. Now back to Jones on the left wing. Looking inside to a hero. Jones. Spin up. Good. Nice shot by Mason Jones. Tie basketball game. 11:05 remaining. With the basketball, Jordan Johnson hands it off to Bond. Bond with it up top between the circles.
This is where Calhoun struggles a little bit in these half-court sets.
Timeout. Great call by Coach Derek Powell. As Tahir Bond got caught underneath the rim, was about to pick up a 3-second violation.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he did. They didn't give him the timeout. They did get the 3-second violation before the timeout. Turnover will go over to Shelton State. 1-3-1 half court pressure here from Calhoun. Falls back into a man-to-man. And another illegal screen on the dribble handoff. That is the second time this half that Shelton has tried to run that side dribble handoff and have been called for an illegal screen. Bond on the drive, and hand check is called on number 2, Mason Jones. Into the game for Calhoun, number 22, Carson Muse returns. Also, number 4, Messiah Robinson, replacing Police and Porch. Also back into the game for Shelton State is number 0, Frederick Derrick, replacing Mason Jones. High basketball game, 53 all, 10-24 remaining.
Let's see how much the game changes now that Fred's back in the game for Shelton.
Headed to the line. Actually, Police was fouled on the play, and they are in the 1-and-1. So headed to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 is number 12, Jeremiah Police.
The referees are saying it's a 2-shot foul.
It was 1-and-1. There's only 19 fouls. First free throw is up and good.
I think the one official was confused.
Right. Second free throw on the way for Police. And it stays down. 55-53 into the game for Police is number 22, Carson Muse. Hey, Carson Muse got the mustache rocking. He got a mean mustache on him right now.
He might be trying out for the state patrol.
Hey, no doubt about it, man. Like I said, Carson Muse, second team all-conference last year.
But first team all mustache.
First team all mustache. Shahal with the basketball. Spin move up and is good. 55 all. 10 minutes remaining here in this ball game. Muse with it up top. Gets it over to Bond. The corner to Johnson. Jordan Johnson pull up. 3 ball. No good. Rebound goes to Messiah Robinson. Robinson on the post with Frederick Derrick. Muscles it up, and a foul is called.
The one thing, if I'm scouting this game for the next level, that Fred's got to work on to get to that next level is they are inverting that guard on him, and he's struggling mightily with being inverted down on the post.
No doubt about it. Foul goes against Frederick Derrick. Messiah Robinson is a big, strong body guard. He's not very tall, only standing at about maybe 5'9", 5'10".
Messiah Robinson 6'3".
He is not 6'3". No way possible. No way possible. But they got him listed in the book of 6'3", so I'm calling him 6'3". So they are putting him in the mismatch against Frederick Derrick, and he is making it happen as he steps to the line and knocks down both free throws.
And they have Fred at 5'11". So that looks about right.
He might be 6'3". You might be right about that. Jackson baseline lays it up and in.
Let's see if they invert the post again.
Jordan Johnson with the basketball. Tie ball game at 57. 9:15 remaining in the game. Robinson, too much dribbling. And Frederick Derrick. But he picks it up. Gets it up. Carson Muse. Muse looking. Back to Robinson. Robinson guarded by Derrick. Too much dribbling from Messiah Robinson. This time he does turn it over. Bond on the floor. Great hustle back by Tahir Bond. Nearly a turnover picked up by Bond. Lays it off to Johnson. He's patient. Goes up, has it blocked by Hall, and Hall comes up with the loose ball. Frantic pace here in this basketball game.
And Hall came up with it, who's the biggest, strongest man in the building.
No doubt about it.
Helps to have a guy like that.
Yeah, it does. And he looks the part.
Oh, 100%.
He looks the part for sure. Foul on the play, 16 foul on Calhoun. Next foul, they will be in the penalty, going to the line to shoot 1-1.
And Calhoun's in a 3-2 right here.
Fred floater, no good. Rebound, Hall. He goes up, misses it, gets his own rebound, tries to go up and dunk it, and he misses it. However, the basketball is out of bounds off of Calhoun and will stay here with Shelton State.
The floor just got destroyed.
Shy Hall is doing listen, because when he falls, everything, you feel it all throughout. He's averaging 7.2 rebounds on the season. He has surpassed that in this basketball game for sure. Silas into the game to try to deal with Hall on the inside. Frederick Derrick, great pass inside. Oh, that was a double dribble. That wasn't called. Goes up by a hero. Tipped around. Hamlet outside to Jackson for a 3. Short, no good. Going out of bounds. Great hustle by Carson Muse. And he picks it up, and a foul is called on the play. Foul goes against Hall. On the push, headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws as Calhoun is now in the double bonus for the rest of this ball game. So for the remaining 8 minutes of this ball game, every foul call, Calhoun will be headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw for Muse is up and no good. Calhoun has missed their last 3 free throws in this basketball game.
Muse is only shooting 54% from the 3 free throw line.
And it came out like that as he gets 1 of 2.
Gotcha.
58-57, 7:57 remaining. Frederick Derrick comes across with it. 2-3 zone now here for Calhoun, changing up the pace of this basketball game. Put it up top is Hamlet. Hamlet looking, gets it over to Jackson. 10 on the shot clock. Frederick Derrick on the baseline and
he stepped
blocking.
Out.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Yeah. I thought a blocking foul was being called. No foul was called. He stepped on the baseline is Frederick Derrick, and the basketball will go over to Calhoun. And Coach Joe Eatman is not happy, and he is letting the referees have it.
Well, we have a bird's eye view, and he did step out before he got bumped. So the step out happened before the bump. So I think that really seemed like the right call from up here. And I know that's a different angle from down there, but from up here, that did appear like the right call.
Full timeout on the play, man. So Lance, 1-point basketball game. Calhoun, double bonus for the rest of this game. They should be extremely aggressive about going to the basket.
Yeah, and that's what's got them those 10 fouls, right, is they've just created this chaos. Second half has been chaos, and that is how they have gotten a 1-point lead here. It'll be very interesting, when Shy Hall missed that dunk and we saw him pounding the floor and pounding his head and having that little outburst and then picking up that foul there. He's been in his head. And I wonder, just watching his antics and kind of some of the things that were going on during that possession, he's got to be careful. He's got to be careful.
Got to control your emotions, especially in a tightly contested basketball game as this one is right now. With the basketball, bringing it across is Calhoun, leading by 1 with 7:32 remaining.
This is where Calhoun struggles a little bit in the half-court offense.
And the man defense up top with it is Silas, kicks it over to Messiah Robinson. Robinson not being guarded, gets it inside to Jordan Johnson. Get past Bond, 3 ball on the way. It's good. Knockdown 3 by Tahir Bond. 61-57, 7:07 remaining in the ball game, and Calhoun will stay in this 2-3 zone. Jackson looking. Skips it over to Frederick Derrick. Derrick looking. Up top. 5 on the shot clock. Jackson driving baseline, and he's bumped by Carson Muse. Great job attacking the baseline by Jackson, picking up that foul on Carson Muse. Headed to the line to shoot the 1-1 for Shelton State will be number 11, Roderick Jackson.
Mr. Jackson is 68% from the free throw line on the season. Up and good.
Front end is good. Substitution in the ball game. Returning is King Larkin, replacing a hero.
You know, we've not seen much of him in the second half, and he played very well in the first half.
Right. He was their scoring punch in the first half and has not seen a lot of tick here in the second. Second free throw for Jackson, up and no good. Quickly across. Sire Robinson guarded by Derek, looking inside to Silas. Silas turn. Oh, good shot. However, rims out. No good. Rebound to Frederick Derrick. Over to Hamlet. Hamlet driving. Kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way. Fred. No good. Rebound. Shot Hall. Where did he come from?
The top of the building down.
Oh, my goodness. He is so athletic. And a foul is called on Jordan Johnson.
And he did.
And that will be Jordan Johnson's 4th personal foul. And he will have to leave this basketball game. Can't complain to the referees. You got to go and get out of the game, young fella. They're not going to change the call. Headed to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 is Hall. First free throw, front end is good.
And Hall is a 55% free throw shooter on the year. But we have a foul on the 1-and-1. See how that's going to work.
Yeah, how does that work?
I think it goes possession arrow.
Yeah, they got to clear the line. He has to shoot that second free throw, and then they'll go back for another 1-and-1 afterward.
Yes, that is correct.
And free throw is no good by Hall.
Those
However,
percentages are on the money, aren't they?
yeah. Now stepping to the line to shoot another 1-and-1 is number 7, King Larkin, as the foul was called on the first free throw against Carson Muse, and that's back-to-back fouls for Carson Muse.
King Larkin, a 6'5" freshman, has looked really good.
Coming off that state championship with Paul Bryant last year, and he misses the front end of the 1-and-1.
Got to make your free throws.
Carson Muse with the basketball. Up
Hey,
top.
Breezy, that translates, right? They miss him in high school. They miss him in college.
No doubt about it. Muse. Turnaround. Fade away. Short. No good. Rebound goes to Shelton State. 2-point basketball game. 61-59. Calhoun leads. Silas battling inside. Comes off. Hamlet swings it to Jackson. Good ball movement. King Larkin drives baseline. Back up top to Frederick Derrick. Looking over to Jackson. 10 on the shot clock. Quick trigger from DJ Hamlet. Gets his own rebound.
Got to box out the shooter.
New shot clock.
Stepped out of bounds.
And DJ Hamlet steps out of bounds.
He's just not been able to get going this game.
He has struggled all game long, just not looking like the player that we've been seeing all season, averaging almost 11 points per game in this basketball game. Been unable to really get it going. Substitution back in the game is number 5, Anderson Wilkin, replacing Hamlet.
I think that Calhoun's really got to get a bucket right here. They've been on a little bit of a drought, even though they got a 2-point lead.
There's the guy to do it.
Yep.
Javon Poindexter knocks down the short jump shot to give Calhoun the 4-point lead.
Back in the 2-3 zone for Calhoun.
Frederick Derrick, quick 3, back rim, no good. Rebound to Jackson, and he's stripped on the play, but he's fouled and will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Is number 11, Roderick Jackson. A foul will go against number 2, Tahir Bond.
And Roderick is 68% from the free throw line this season.
First free throws on the way for Jackson. 3 dribbles, set, release, no good. Back rim. Substitutions in the basketball game for Calhoun. Returning is number 0, Jonathan Johnson, and also number 12, Jeremiah Police, replacing Silas and Muse.
Neither one of these teams have shot free throws very well this game, and it's going to come down to who can make or miss, I feel like, here in the last less than 5 minutes in the game.
No doubt. And Jackson misses the second free throw. Rebound comes off to Calhoun with the basketball right now is Messiah Robinson. Hand off to Bond. Out of Poindexter. You know what he's looking to do. You can't give him space. Poindexter looking and nearly turns it over, gets it back. Jonathan Johnson with it up top. Messiah Robinson driving, lays it up and in, and it's good. And one for number 4, Messiah Robinson. A foul will go against Frederick Derrick.
Messiah just keeps on using that big body in the painted area against the smaller Shelton guards.
No doubt about it, man. And he's awkward because he's a lefty. So he's always looking to get back to that left hand. But if you notice, Coach Powell plays him a lot on the right side of the floor so he can get to the middle with that right hand as he knocks down the free throw. As Calhoun opened up that biggest lead of the basketball game, 66-59, 7-point game with 4:21 remaining. Yeah, that's a foul. Foul will go against number 5, Poindexter. Headed back to the line to shoot 2 free throws is number 11 for Shelton, Roderick Jackson.
Again, where he shoots 68%. He went 1 of 2 last time.
Now he missed both last time.
Oh, yeah, he did miss.
He missed both last trip to see if he can make up for that last trip and get one to fall here. And he knocks it down. Second free throw on the way. Up and good. Substitution into the game is number 13, Luke Mosley, replacing Tahir Bond. 5-point basketball game, 4:18 remaining. Calhoun with the basketball and the lead. Hand off to Mosley, now to Poindexter. Thought about the 3. Spin move. Out to Mosley, now over to Police. Swings it inside. Robinson tries to get it inside the Police. It's foul, but he's fouled on the play. Blocked by Hall. However, the foul will go against number 11, Roderick Jackson, and headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws is number 12, Jeremiah Police. Timeout on the floor.
You know, one thing I'm noticing about this junior college game, and you know, we do a lot of high school, so we see the game a lot differently played at that level. There's a lot of player referee interaction in this game, almost after every possession about some player having conversation about something. I'll leave it at that.
Right. These guys are a little older. Referees are more seasoned, so they give the players and the coaches a little bit more leeway. Obviously, the magic word hasn't been said to have them react the way you see referees react. However, you are seeing, like you mentioned, Lance, a lot of chatter between player and referee after just about every possession. You're listening right here on the iBall Radio YouTube page, also streaming on iBallRadio.com for the iBall Radio Game of the Week College Edition. Derek Williams, Lance Gilbert, Breezy here on the 1s and 2s here from Calhoun Community College in Decatur, Alabama, as the 4th ranked in the conference. Calhoun takes on the number 1 team in the conference in Shelton State, leading by 5 with 3:52 remaining. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws for Calhoun is number 12, the freshman Jeremiah Police. First free throws up and good. Lance, does Calhoun continue to sit back in this 2-3 zone, or do they come out and put a little token pressure and try to speed Shelton State up?
It's not broke. Don't fix it yet.
Amen about that. Second free throw's no good. Comes off.
But I'm wrong.
They came out in a man-to-man. Jackson looking to go one-on-one on Poindexter. And it's up, and a tip is up by Larkin. no good. However, going to the line to shoot 2 free throws is Larkin. If you noticed on that defensive possession just then, they are face guarding Frederick Derrick.
Yeah.
They are completely taking the basketball out of his hands, making somebody else create. And Jackson that time with Poindexter, who's not a strong defender, he noticed it, got downhill on him, missed the layup. However, Larkin was able to pick up the offensive rebound and get fouled on the play and head to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
And there was 0 help side defense.
Second free throw for Larkin is up and good. 4-point basketball game. 67-63, 3:35 remaining in the game.
I think we're in for a doozy here at the end.
What else could you expect from an iBall Radio game of the week? If you've been tuned in with us all year long, you expect nothing else but a great game. And he steps out on the sideline. Is Luke Mosley. That's probably the 4th or 5th time in this basketball game that they've stepped out of bounds. Listen, Messiah Robinson had a layup on that play, decided to kick it to the corner to Mosley. Mosley decided not to shoot the 3, take the head fake, kick that back foot back, and stepped out of bounds.
And I did measure the court before the game, and it is regulation.
No doubt. It's 94 by 50. Rebound, Jonathan Johnson. Gets it off to Messiah Robinson.
He's so shifty.
Yeah, he is, man. 6-point basketball game, 69-63, 2:45 remaining. Jackson going downhill, misses the layup, however, picked up by Hall, and he puts it up and in.
They went back to that zone.
Messiah Robinson with the basketball, bringing it across. Jonathan Johnson up top with it. Jeremiah Police getting downhill, goes up, puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound, Anderson Wilkin. 69-65. 2:04 remaining in this basketball game. Anderson Wilkin comes across half court, gets it to Frederick Derrick. Nice jab step. 3-ball. Bang from Fred. What a move. He almost put Poindexter on his backside with the jab step. Steps up and knocks down the 3 to cut this to a 1-point basketball game. Who can make the plays down the stretch? Robinson with the basketball. Rejects the screen, goes up, lays it up and in. Again, driving to that baseline. Messiah Robinson lays it up and in off the backboard to make this a 3-point basketball game. King Larkin inside. No resistance on the inside as Larkin goes up and lays it in, and Coach Joe Eatman calls for a quick timeout.
That was like when Moses just put his staff in the Red Sea. I mean, it parted as pretty as you please for him.
I mean, my goodness. And listen, Luke Mosley and Poindexter were in the basketball game. Those aren't 2 of their strongest defenders. And you saw it on that play because it was Poindexter and Mosley who were looking at each other like, hey, what's going on? But however,
they looked at it like they didn't want no smoke.
Like they didn't want none of that contact. And in this junior college game, if y'all have seen throughout this basketball game, this game is played at a very physical level. So you got to be ready for contact in this basketball game. 1-point game, 71-70, 1:18 remaining on the clock in the game.
Both teams are in the double bonus. Calhoun has 3 timeouts. Shelton has 1. The possession arrow belongs to Shelton.
Both teams are in the double bonus, and they will be shooting 2 free throws for the remaining of the game. Jordan Johnson with the basketball up top. Man-to-man defense here for Shelton State. Under a minute to go, 1-point game, 71-70, Calhoun leads.
Shot clock is 7.
Johnson, pull-up jump shot is good over a Hall. Big-time shot by Jordan Johnson. Fred, great move. Into the lane. Layup, no good. Rebound, Bond. He throws it away.
You better guard.
Fred, corner three. Short, no good. Rebound comes off to Larkin. Larkin goes up. He misses the layup. Tipped around. And the basketball hits the wire up top. That will be a violation. Ball will go over to Calhoun. 3-point basketball game, 73-70, 29.7 seconds remaining. The shot clock is off. So how does Coach Eatman, now with a timeout call by Coach Powell, how does Coach Eatman play this last 29.7? He has to foul with the shot clock being off, or Calhoun can run out the clock. So what do? Do you try to get a quick trap in the corner to see if you can catch that turnover, or do you foul immediately to stretch out this basketball game?
I think you got to see what you can do defensively first. If you don't get it quick, you got to foul quick. I mean, 29 seconds remaining, and Shelton now has 1 timeout remaining. So you can't let that clock get too far gone.
No doubt about it, man.
And just looking at some of these free throw percentages for Calhoun, nobody is at 80%. So I mean, you're going to be all right.
If you foul whoever gets the basketball.
It don't really matter. You're going to be all right.
You can guarantee now they substitutions into the basketball game for Shelton. They got 6 players on the court. Shelton has 6 players on the court.
Yeah, if they happen to blow the whistle right.
Fred has 4 fouls, so they had to get him out of the game. So it looks like they're going to be fouling quickly.
There's a trap
in the corner. Get it to Bond, and the foul goes against a hero. Bryant, a hero, commits the foul. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws is number 2 for Calhoun, Tahir Bond. The sophomore guard headed to the line to shoot 2. Lance, how big are these free throws?
They're big, and especially he's a 63% free throw shooter on the year. If you happen to miss both of these, you got to secure up at least the 3-point line. A two-pointer doesn't hurt you too terribly bad, depending on how much time is left on the clock, but that helps you right there.
No doubt. First free throw is up and good, turning this into a 2-possession ball game, 74-70 with 25.6 remaining.
Instead of the luck of the Irish, the luck of the eyeball. Invite us over. We'll help you win.
Listen, talk to me about it. They were down 21 points in this ball game in the first half. Came out on blazing fire in the second half. And second free throw is no good by Bond. Still a 4-point game. 20 seconds remaining. TJ Pruitt back into the basketball game. To the basket. Lays it up. No good. He leaves it short. They got a foul. And a push is made and headed back to the line is number 2 Tahir Bond. 4-point basketball game. 13.5 remaining on the clock.
Again, these are big.
Tahir Bond just came from the free throw line, making 1 of 2. Needs to get both of these in right now to turn this into a 6-point basketball game to make Shelton have to take a quick 3. TJ Pruitt did a great job on that play of getting downhill. However, just left the layup short, unable to get it. First free throw is no good by Bond. Second free throw on the way is up and good. 5-point basketball game, 75-70, 13.5 remaining in the ball game. Frederick Garrick up quick, stops, 2-pointer foot on the line, no good, tapped out. Jordan Johnson on the way, and he throws it up to Bond, throws it in, and that will do it. (77-7). 71.4 remaining. This ball game is over as Calhoun has a tremendous comeback to win this basketball game. However, we got some little spillage on the sideline as the benches had cleared. They thought the game was over. However,
premature celebration.
yeah, I don't know why the referee stopped it before after that play. However, he did stop play after the play. I thought it was over with too. However, 1.4 remaining. Picks it up, half court shot, and that will do it as Calhoun comes back to beat Shelton State 77-70 right here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week. Like you said, Lance, if you want to win a game, book iBall.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back with you with Coach Derek Powell and the iBall Radio Player of the Game.
Oh yeah. Before y'all leave.
And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week College Edition as Calhoun pulls off the miraculous comeback to win this game 77-70 over the #1 ranked team in the conference in Shelton State. And I'm here with the winning coach, Coach Derek Powell. Coach, man, tell me about this basketball game.
Man, it's man, we have a motto called price tag. All success has a price tag. And that R and that price tag is resilient. It's who we are. And that right there was a display of it just on the court.
No doubt about it, man. You guys came down, got down 21 points in that first half, but you never shook. You came out. I got to ask, what was said you might not be able to say it on air, but what was said in that locker room at halftime to have those guys come out like that in the beginning of that second half?
So going into half, the big thing was cut it to 15. Like we was down 17 at Southern. So we know that we can get back if we within 15. Like that's a doable game.
Right.
So going into halftime, my biggest thing was this. Like everybody that had a baby, a smaller sibling.
Mm.
All right. What happened if you at Walmart and they push your sibling down?
Wow.
It's simple. And for those that didn't have a smaller sibling, what happened if I let you go to the gas station with cash and somebody come in there and push my son?
Mm.
And all of them just had that look in their eyes, like with tears in their eyes, like, man, you're not touching my family. But we got to play for each other like that.
Right.
And we got to protect this house like that. Man, we're not a perfect team. So when we come out and get hit like that, man, you got to go out and fight.
No doubt about it, man. You guys went on a 15-4 run to start off that second half to really get that lead and take the 2-point lead. So once you saw your guys had the momentum going, what was your message to them in the huddle to say, hey, guys, now that we're back in it, let's continue to go?
Trust the process. Like it was discipline at that point. Like we saw what they were doing, and we was able to, capitalize on it. Like we saw that we just put sets in yesterday for this play.
Oh, wow.
But for this game. So the guys that we had in were very, very, very disciplined. And like you said, they didn't waver.
Right.
And another thing, they were just tough, man. We got out tough the first 10 minutes of that game. Man, and with them putting both of their bigs in, we still blocked out and limited them to one shot on the offensive end. That was major.
Right. You came out, man, and you ran several defense. You came out, you gave a little token pressure full court.
Mm-hmm.
Came out, went 2-3 zone. Came out, went 1-3-1. You extended that 1-3-1 out to the half court and started trapping off of it. Talk about those changes in defenses and have your guys be able to adjust on the fly like that.
Man, Will, you know what's funny? At the beginning of this season, the guys, man, coach, why we doing this? Why are we doing that?
Right.
And like one of my mentors is Bucky McMillan.
Oh, yes, sir.
So he run a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Right.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good with this iron station, baby.
But he run a bunch of crazy stuff. So like the thing is, hey man, just trust me.
Right.
Just trust me, because everything that I've taught you will pay off in the long run. Like we're not gonna do this every day.
Right.
Like so today when we ran those sets, honestly, we were trying to let our defense create for our offense, because our offense wasn't, you saw the first half.
Right.
So we was trying to let our defense create for our offense, man, and that's why we just threw the book at them.
Talk about this kid behind us, man, Tahir Bond, man. He had a outstanding basketball game, just making all the right plays at the right moments. Talk about his contribution
to that turnover right there.
Yeah, that was tough, man. He thought Jordan Johnson was going to keep running. He saw it. He threw it before he saw it, right? But kind of talk about how he was making all the right plays coming into this game.
Man, first off, I'm going to talk about his character. Okay, the boy babysit my kids.
Wow.
All right?
Right.
He babysit my kids. So him and his girlfriend, they would babysit my kids. But this kid, man, he don't get outworked. Like our motto is the Warhawk way. Like you don't get outworked, outlearned, or outperformed. So he comes in, he works hard, and we got another one, Jordan Johnson.
Yes.
They like yin and yang now. So and he's an extension of me.
Right.
If you pay attention on the sideline, like eye contact, coach, what you want. And he's one of those guys that if I had to pick another high school kid right now, I would want a kid like him.
Wow.
And I got him out of high school. So he came from me from Florida, and he's been with me for 2 years. So he knows what I want. He knows my expectations, man. He was my dog. He got the Dogmatic Award last year for defense.
Wow.
So
Yeah, so Jordan Johnson also, man, got into foul trouble in this basketball game, right? The kid from right here in Decatur, local kid that you got from Decatur, right up the street from Austin. Talk about his contribution in this game despite the foul trouble.
he's a floor general. Like he's a level Division I floor general. Like pace. Like if you press all game, he ain't for you. But if you can hang in there with him,
right,
he's a true floor general. But the kid was able to be poised at the end of the game, made the right passes. He was kind of flustered at the beginning because his back was hurting. He's actually playing with a fracture.
Wow.
So I was proud of him. And I was proud of my bigs for battling down there, man. Them some big dudes, man.
Yeah, man. Like I was gonna ask you, man, Jonathan Johnson, man. Like he's got the size, but he's slight of build. And going up against a guy like Hall and a Hero, those are two big, strong men. And he held his own on the inside.
So Will, the funny thing about John, John has already gained 13 pounds.
Wow.
So like he eats the weights, he takes his supplements. Early on in the season, now he's kind of pulling back a little bit, but I'm starting to see the weight kind of like 2-3 pounds here, you know. But he's fresh. He's really green, fresh out of high school,
right?
Like, and where we're playing him, you saw him last year, lived on that perimeter.
Yeah, he stayed outside.
Like, but now, walking double.
Right. Really,
walking double.
Really. Hey, but I gotta ask you, man. I see a lot of your young guys in here. You got your Darian Reddicks in here. You got your Isaiah Cleaves in here. You got your Caden Ricks in here. Got a good group coming, Coach. Kind of talk about, I know you want to enjoy this win, but talk about those guys you got in the gym tonight.
Man, listen, I'm just going to talk about one. Well, no, I'll talk about two. I'm going to talk about Reddick, and Ricks. Reddick take that ride every weekend.
Wow. All the way from McAdory.
And he'll come in here, Coach, y'all got practice, I'll be that one. Come in, work. He knows what a weight room is. Like he's another Tahir. Like he's all in with me.
Right.
And my motto is, like I just released a kid last week. My motto is I just want who want me. You know, I might not get the best talent like that.
Right.
But I just want who want me. And I'm gonna love the hell out of them, coach them hard. I'm gonna get them to the next level.
What it's all about, man.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, man, I got to say congratulations on this big-time conference win over a team that beat you by 10 points last time you saw them. And so it's a big bounce back for you.
Yeah, man. It was 1 minute and 48 seconds in the game, and we was down 3 over there. And they got into a free throw battle.
Right.
But I want to also say, man, kudos to you, bro. Like I wouldn't have got Ricks 2 years ago if I wasn't locked in with you.
Right.
Like, so I really do appreciate what you do for this high school, the schools in Alabama. And I'm going to be honest, all college coaches should be aware of what you're bringing to the table.
Thank you for that.
Like, respect, bro.
No doubt about it, man. Well, there you have it, man. Coach Derek Powell here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week, College Edition. We'll be right back with you with the player of the game, Mr. Tahir Bond. Right back after this. Button work. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week with the player of the game, Mr. Sophomore Tahir Bond. Tahir, man, great basketball game tonight. So tell me, man, you guys were down 21 points in that first half. What was the conversation in the huddle coming out to get back in this basketball game?
We kind of just, we trusted our. He kind of told us that we just can't get punching them out. As simple as it is, we can't get punched in the mouth. And we went inside of the huddle. Everybody believed in everybody, trusting them, and we came back out with a very good mentality of winning basketball. And we know what we do here at Calhoun, so everybody's bought in. He gave us what he had to give us, and going into halftime, he roughed us up in the locker room a little bit,
right?
And we came back out and we punched them in the mouth.
Yeah,
simple as it is.
Exactly, man. So playing that team, #1 in the conference, right? You guys were at 500. Now you get over 500. Talk about what it means going forward to beat that team here.
It's amazing. #1 team in our conference. It all came with preparation. Coaches, they had a game plan for us. Everyone believed in it, and it's going to be very, very good now because I think we're tied for the 3rd spot, and we should make our way up now. We don't have to, kind of battle late in this season to try to find a spot in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So man, when you guys came out of that halftime, you cut that lead quick, right?
Right.
You guys went on a 15-4 run to take the lead with 15 minutes. Y'all did it in 5 minutes.
Right.
What was the mentality in the conversation between you and your teammate?
We all on the floor. I don't think we've ever had to, yell at each other or rough each other up to do anything. We all kind of understand each other. Jeremiah Police, one of our, hardworking players right now, our 4, he was in there crashing, and he kind of brought the energy, and it started with him.
Right.
So, and then it, trickled down to the point guards and the shooting guard, and we got a couple shots to hit.
Right.
Jordan hit one. I might have hit one there. Porch hit one. And, we found ourselves with a 13-point, we were down 13 points, and we knew where we wanted to be.
Right. So, man, so going forward, what can we expect from Calhoun, right? Like you mentioned earlier, tied for 3rd in the conference, got a couple of games, got a couple of home games left on the schedule. What is some of the outreach, and what's the outlook that you guys have for the rest of this season?
We want to win it all. We got a mentality of that. Our coach has a mentality of that. Our point guard has a mentality. Our big from the head of the snake all the way down. We all got the mentality that we want to go far right now, and we kind of got shaky during the season, but we won it. So as long as we trust our coach and trust the process, we're going to get to where we want to be. But it started with this game.
No doubt about it, man. Well, I want to say congratulations on the win. Great job, great win, and congratulations being named the iBall Radio Player of the game. No doubt.
That.
There he is, man. Tahir Bond, sophomore here at Calhoun Community College. Derek Williams will be right back to wrap this up from the iBall Radio Game of the Week. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week, College Edition. Derek Williams, Lance Gilbert. Lance, Calhoun pulls off the miraculous comeback to win this game 77-70. Talk about this game, man.
Hey, in the first few minutes, I was already scouring Google, like, what are we going to talk about? But hey, they were gritty. They made some chaos, which they got some success out of.
Right.
And at the end of the day, pulled out the dub.
So, man, Shelton State, man, #1 team in the league, came out looking like world beaters. Turned around, and it was a struggle in that second half. Calhoun cut this thing, took a 2-point lead on a 15-4 run in less than 5 minutes. Where did Shelton go from here?
Well, it was interesting to watch Coach Eaton work through that, right? Fred made a couple bad decisions. He pulled him out. I think he was teaching him something. Let's see if that pays dividends as it goes down, because he saw his team, when Fred wasn't running the show, they lost that lead and they never got it back.
Right. So, man, Big win for Coach Powell and Calhoun, man. Lance, let's talk about us for a minute.
Yeah.
How exciting was this game to know we just did a college basketball game from out the ground, out the mud is what we call it, and here we are today.
Man, it's an honor. It's an honor to be part of something like this, and it's only going to go further and further. And the thing that I think about as far as the state of Alabama and us being forerunners in what we're doing to help young men and young women get to that next level.
Right.
When you have a college education, basketball is that tool, but when you have a college education and you become an educated young man and young women, success for you in life is going to take you wherever you want to go.
Right.
And so not only do we talk about basketball here, but that is just a tool that helps you become a successful human.
No doubt about it, man. Well, I want to say thank you. Great job tonight, man. Great job to Breezy. And we will be back, man. Stay tuned, and we will let you know what we have coming up next. But Derek Williams, Lance Gilbert, Breezy, right here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week, College Edition, here from Calhoun Community College as Calhoun knocks off Shelton 77-70. Thank you to our sponsor tonight, River City Roofing Solutions. Make sure you give them a call for all of your roofing needs. We'll be back real soon, so stay tuned. We out of here. Peace.